Okay, business owners out there, are you having to pivot? Are you having to change things up with your game plan on the fly? Well, today we talked to Seth Kinkade. He's the founder of Radical Snacks here in Watsonville, and he's had to change things up literally within a month. He's made drastic changes to his company. So he has lots of knowledge and lots of experience to help you. So let's go. All right, you guys, we are here. We're here to meet Seth Kinkade, the founder of Radical Snacks.
Nice, good to see you. Good to see you.
Thank you so much for being on camera with us today.
Glad you can have a chance to come and see what we're doing.
Yeah, thank you to the SBDC for arranging the interview. And I know the SBDC helped you a bunch.
Absolutely.
Do you mind sharing a quick kind of scenario as to how they helped you?
At the very beginning of us trying to expand our business, the SBDC really helped us focus, get our finances together, get our numbers together, so that we could apply to the Small Business Administration for a loan. So that loan was vital capital to get us to the next step.
Excellent.
Also, they truly helped us in focusing where we are today as we're transitioning our business to a co-manufacturing model and really getting the legal elements down so that we're building a business that we can truly maintain for the long term.
Awesome. So the viewers at home may not know everything Radical Snacks. Do you mind sharing what you're all about? What
Absolutely.
You do? Yeah.
So as Radical Snacks, we started this business with the idea of nutrient density. We're trying to create better food. The radical is the first shoot out of the root out of the seed that becomes the root of that plant.
Yeah.
So our food is grounded in nature. So we're all about natural, organic, nutrient-dense confections and beverages.
Excellent. Can't wait to get a sample. So with that, I know we have some tips coming your way from Seth here on how to pivot your business when the market conditions, when the economic conditions change, your industry changes, how to pivot. So get ready. Here comes those tips right now. Let's start with tip number one. What do you have for the viewers at home?
Really know your market and know your capacity to meet that market. So we started with one of our first products, were our bars. And these bars are absolutely amazing, extremely nutrient dense, very, very expensive to manufacture, and the category is very, very saturated. So when we worked with this, we thought that we had a core niche of consumers. But as we took the bars and we put them on the shelves, we realized that unless we were there to market actively what the bars were doing for the individuals, we weren't able to get them to purchase the product on shelf. So we realized we didn't have the marketing budget to really make the bars take off. So we pivoted to a different product, less expensive, still natural, nutrient-dense, organic product, but a product that people can see the package and immediately know what it is. And it moves off the shelf by itself without us having to invest more money than we have into marketing to make that happen.
Excellent. So it sounds like you might have another tip or two for us.
Absolutely.
What do you have as kind of a secondary tip for all those people in this same situation where they need to change?
Be willing to collaborate. You know, as we were learning our mistake with the bars, we had spent a tremendous amount of our capital and we didn't have a lot of excess resources at that point. So what we did at that time is we collaborated with other customers who saw the value of what we were doing. They had a different market and a different way to approach that market. So they took our ability to manufacture the best-in-class products, but for a different market segment, and they were able to use their marketing capital to really push that. And in doing that, we developed amazing relationships, strategic relationships with folks who had the ability to provide us all sorts of other assets to allow us to expand our business. And this is a case in point. This product itself comes from a company that is growing organic tropical fruits out of Mexico and is able to supply us and actually produce with us and for us a lot of amazing products that we could take and put into the chain. But they did this because we were able to collaborate and share with them what we could do for them as we developed a bar product for them.
Yeah, collaborations and strategic partnerships, I mention it quite often, that they can be very fruitful relationships. So no pun intended. So I think we're surrounded here by hemp. And so that might be a great segue into tip number 3 as to the folks that you're working with for your next project that you're working on.
Yep. So understand your market. Our original products were really developed around nutrient-dense products like turmeric and celery and all sorts of natural products that we all know and love, like blueberries. But looking at the market itself and looking at what people wanted and what was new and what was happening, and how do you take advantage of those new trends, we started evaluating hemp. And so one of our strategic partners, and we're here at Kumbaya Farms, which is right next to our co-manufacturing facility that we're beginning to build out, is Kumbaya Farms. And so we're working with them as suppliers for this organic hemp to go into our botanicals and to work with them to develop products as a co-manufacturer for them as well. So it's expanding our business and expanding their business at the same time. So collaborative solutions, helping the local market, and helping to really build out with all the resources that are here and available.
Man, so Seth, you've been through it all. That's great, very insightful information for all of you that might be in a similar situation. Maybe it's a different industry, but those are very insightful tips for all of you out there. All right, you guys. Okay, thank you so much for joining us. And thank you, Seth, for offering up all these tips for all those businesses out there that need to pivot. They need to kind of quickly change the conditions that surround their business. So stay tuned. We have more interviews coming your way. But until next time, hit bryceroot.com. We have all sorts of videos. We have a vlog, a blog, and a podcast fully loaded with all sorts of details so you don't have to reinvent the wheel. So until next time, make every day a big day, and we'll see you soon. Thanks so much. Bye, you guys.